Hey, good day, everybody. This will be a recovery video log for the eve for July 22nd, 2025. It was a Tuesday. It was supposed to be my day off of work, but I was covering a shift, so that was pretty cool. All the goals for the day were to brush teeth, make a morning video log, didn't do that. Record video logs, didn't do that either. Laundry load, work at 5, bring down the apartment dishes, empty the apartment trash, and bring the trashes to the curb because of trash days tomorrow. And then we have Roman. We're going to pick up Roman before 1:30, so I went and did that. And yeah, so woke up at 9. I literally wrote that I took a nap. So I woke up and then went back to bed. It was really nice. And then got up and played some games. And then went and checked on the garden. I want to say I harvested zucchini. It was pretty cool. It was like a little... When I had Roman later. So just saw it and was like, oh, that's actually pretty sick. And then went to the bathroom. Checked on the garden again. I was like, there's some beans that I was looking at. And I was like, these guys will be ready to eat here pretty soon. And so that was nice. And then I doom scrolled for a while and then played some video games like Nine Kings and stuff. And then we went and picked up Roman. On the way home, we hit Walmart and got, we needed to pick up something for Anna. Shoes and guests. So we picked up guest slippers. They were super cheap. It was really nice. And then, yeah, brought Roman home and for, let's see, what did we do? What did we do after that? I don't have anything written down. So I know I finished a load of laundry. And then, I feel like there was something else I did. I was like, it's really hard for me to track my day when we have Roman. Let me see if I wrote a description for it on July 22nd. Usually I write descriptions of video. Oh. Went back and checked. Oh yeah, I found the zucchini, cut it up and stored it in the fridge. And then I worked a short shift from 5 to 7. So I literally was called in at 5, so I left here at 4:40. Got to work at 5 and was out by 7:30. And then after that, went and got groceries for my in-laws. They were having dinner. They wanted hot dog buns and some bread and some drinks and stuff. So I just picked that up. And then I stopped there for a bit. Roman was playing with his cousins and he was not having a good time, dude. He was not having fun. He's been taking this focus medication and it has had an effect on him. I'll talk a little about it later because I wanted to talk about it a while ago and just forgot until I had an experience with it. And then, so came home, he was just bored out of his mind, didn't want to do anything, so we watched the Minecraft movie and I played some video games. And then later we went and got some Mcdonalds, he stayed up late playing video games and I was like, dude, you're chilling, go for it, you're fine, you're cool. But yeah, so he was at his cousin's and he wanted to play some game with them, right? And they were basically just hey, no, we want to play this other game. And so he went inside throwing a fit about it, and then a couple of his cousins came in because he's got 5 there, 6, 5. 6. And so 2 of them came in and were like, hey man, we'll play with you, we want to include you, we'll play your game. And then they go outside and Roman's like, okay guys, what we're going to do is... And then his other cousin, his closest cousin in age, was just like, hey, are you guys going to come play this? And they were just like, yeah, we're down. And Roman was like, we are not down. And so he freaked out about it. It was really funny. He was just like, dude, I hate it here. I hate it. Bring me home. Bring me home. And so we watched some Teen Titans go. He's like, dude, I just want to go home. I was like, okay. But yeah, I wanted to share a daily thought about how different focus medications have different effects on people, right? And so I talked with someone else at work. I don't remember what day it was off the top of my head. But we talked about he took Adderall. I've taken Ritalin and this other one called Astaris. My mom takes Adderall. And then the kids have to take different types of focus medications and they all have different effects. And so it's when I take my focus medication now, it takes an hour to really come in full force and it lasts pretty much all day. When I'm doing stuff that I want to work on, it's really easy for me to focus on working on it, right? But I don't want to eat it all. I have a bowl of spaghetti literally right here and it just looks unappetizing. It will just always look unappetizing. But if I wasn't on my focus medication, I'd be like, food? I just have an appetite, you know? And for Roman, he has to take it with food, and then he'll be fine for a couple hours, and he was able to hold conversations and stuff. But then he'll just get really emotional, and he'll just be like, dude, I don't wanna, and stuff I usually just joke around with and have high energy. When energy is high, he gets really stressed out and overwhelmed, really easily. And so we were in the McDonald's drive-thru, and they section off the one on the left, and people have to go through the one on the right because they just don't have a second person take the order, right? And we've already ordered. We're pulling up. We're almost at the window, in between the window and the speaker, where there's cars and stuff. And Roman looks over and he goes, Dad, why do they close off that lane? And I was like, well, but like they want people to just go through that one lane. And he goes, well, yeah, but do they ever think about how the drivers are going to get stressed out that there's only one lane? And I was like, probably. He goes, why don't they cover off the other lane? And he's like getting like genuinely like upset about this. Like just the fact they closed off a lane at McDonald's. And I'm just like, oh, what are you talking about? Like they just don't have a second person to take orders. And so we kind of like talked him down from that. But even earlier, him and I were like, I was just like joking around, and I was like, he was like holding a fudge pop and like had like fudge on his finger. So I was like, hey Roman, wipe this. And I was like, I'll show you how to hold this so you don't get fudge on. And so he like kind of like wipes his hands and like goes back to grab it. And I was like, bro, you still have fudge on your hands. Wipe it. And so he like wipes his hands again. It's still there. I'm like, Roman, lick your finger and then wipe it. And he like he just wipes his finger. And I was like, Roman, you haven't wiped it yet. I can see the fudge. And so he got genuinely upset about that and like kind of like broke down crying about it. And I was just like, Roman, it's okay. I'm just messing with you, dude. Like, I don't have any ill intentions. And he was just like all upset. And I was just like, what happened? Like, I was only just joking. You know, like it's very like, it's a minor thing, but he's just having like huge emotions about stuff. I was like, that's very interesting. Very interesting. Cool. Gotta watch that I'll watch for that in the future. But yeah, and I was like, my mom takes Adderall and she'll talk about just being able to like clean her whole room, but she doesn't eat either. And when I was on Ritalin, I was like, I would take it and just like work all day and not eat. And like when I got to work, I kind of have this like routine where it's like when I get to work, now my appetite kicks in, which is very good. And so like I'm always able to eat when I go to work. But when I'm at home and I'm like ready to work and do stuff at home, I'm just like, I don't feel like eating, you know? So yeah, just thought I'd share a quick thought about that. Thought it was very, very interesting. So yeah, see ya.